Hey man, what it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yeah, we stay on some lit stuff, man. Shout out to my everyday people, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the whole Lucky Nation. Shout out to my girl Courtney and Courtney's Chronicles, man. We up in this thing. Let's get it lit, man. Orlando Brown got a diss track out, I guess, or it's an old diss track. Either way, this nigga tripping. Let's get to the video, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Houston, I ain't got a problem with that nigga.
You know, you made a diss against him a while back.
I mean, Soulja Boy is Whitney Houston. I ain't got a problem with that nigga.
No problem with him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Soulja Boy or with Whitney Houston?
Soulja Boy.
No, I'm not a problem with Whitney Houston.
Okay. What made you make the diss song?
About Whitney Houston or Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy.
I ain't making no diss song with Whitney Houston.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I seen it on the internet, but okay.
Well,
maybe it was labeled wrong, or
I thought the video was paused.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Whitney shouldn't have been in Soulja Boy's body, because I'm trying to figure out what you talking about.
Did you see the news recently about Soulja Boy being pepper sprayed by Charleston White?
Hey man, I gotta watch this whole interview, man. This dude is twacked out. But anyway, so he made a diss song about Soulja Boy. Who really gives a shit, man? Soulja Boy needs to be dissed, man. He needs to be put in his place, man, because he's really acting out of his character. Like he got too much money to be acting dumb and about to go to prison again, you know, for having too much money. That's what he going to prison for. Young niggas with money. And that's what happened to Orlando Brown. He was a young nigga with money, and you see what happened to him. Hey, it ain't no secret. My boy is burnt out, okay? Let's get to this next clip. I'm not finna hold you. All right, so all white guys should stand up and do something about their women being stolen. Just look up his name. He loves to sing derogatory things about other races, but claims he's not prejudiced. So you can look for yourself, guys. Look for yourself.
Well, here we go again with that bullshit. You know, I don't know, the past year, 2 years, 3 years, every video you see is of people talking bad about America, the white guys in general, you know, are made fun of, looked down on. All you see is videos of, you know, white boys being punked. You know, your women are being stole from you every single day. You know what I mean? I mean, look around. You know what's going on. You know, you just choose not to say nothing. You choose not to do nothing about it. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's getting out of line. I feel like there's a lot of motherfuckers that want to say something, but they really ain't got the heart, and they really ain't got the balls to say nothing about it. But you're being put down for being American. You're being put down for being a white man. And you just sit there. And you keep taking it, and taking it, and taking it. And I know there's a lot of you motherfuckers out there, okay? In Texas, Montana, Idaho, I mean...
Oklahoma. You shouldn't have kept naming all the white states.
When the fuck are you gonna do something? And I ain't prejudiced by no means. If I've seen any race being kicked in the dirt and treated like they ain't shit, it's been the white man. And you can agree with me or not.
I don't think
But I think there's a lot of motherfuckers with a little bit of balls that will agree with me. Between this abortion shit, all of a sudden the white man is a piece of shit and ain't worth a damn. Y'all really need to think about it. I ain't just talking nonsense. You know, deep down in your heart, you know what time it is. You've been cut in line. You've been called a cracker. Come on, man. Just hold it down. Stand your ground. That's all.
Boy, this boy had a lot of bullshit to say, I tell you that, man. Obviously, yes, he's obviously delusional, okay? Now, check this out. Now, when you say black men are taking all your women, all the white women, now, see, y'all can give up those white women, see, because if you haven't noticed, most of the white women that y'all don't want, those are the ones we get. You know what I'm saying? The ones with the big booties, you know what I'm saying? The big girls, the big ugly girls, the white women that spend a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones we get. We get all the big white girls. I don't know what it is about big white girls and skinny black guys, but there's a 75% chance that every skinny black man has a fat white woman in his life, okay? That's why I'm not trying to be skinny no more, because when I was skinny, I had all the big white women I wanted in my life. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I ain't just saying big like they was all fat. I'm just saying they was thick. And most of them was like one Snicker away from diabetes. You know what I'm saying? And not a regular Snickers, a fun size, like one bite, and that bitch was blowing up. You understand what I'm saying? She on the deathbed, sugar low, shaking and convulsing. Those are the white women we get, okay? So I don't know if you want, maybe that's his white woman. Maybe he want the fat white women back. If you want the fat white women back, bro, you can have them, okay? Because I then went black and I ain't going back, Jack. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why. Listen, now, I know white men, when they get black women, they get top tier black women. Now, there are some twos and fews. But every white man I see with a black woman, he got her leveled up, or she already leveled up. But either way, they be on point. So, we want our good sisters back, white men. No. Stop taking all our good sisters and leaving these baby mamas over here for us. God damn. Let's get to the next reaction. I'm not finna hold you.
Sex in order to rent a home as part of an ongoing federal trial now. 13 Chief Investigator Darcy Spears has the bizarre story of a property manager who required his tenant to sign a sex contract and is now facing allegations of discrimination, harassment, and fraud. Darcy, what is this all about?
Well, you guys, it's actually hard to fathom that someone would put something like this in writing. We've had to cover some of the words because we can't show them on TV, but here it is in black and white. It's so crazy, I didn't believe it until I saw it in the court record. This is Alan Rothstein, the man who wrote the sex contract. Court records show he forced a prospective tenant to sign it in November 2018 in order to rent this 4-bedroom home on Wedgebrook Street near Las Vegas Boulevard and St. Rose.
All right, so quick question. Before we start, now, if someone was to approach you with a sex, now, if a woman, landlord, was to approach me with a sex contract and I was a single man, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. I'd be like, shit, I mean, my mother's gonna knock off some money on the rent. Like, what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't advise that for women, so I don't understand. Why would a woman sign a sex contract? Like, obviously, you're not a prostitute. So any person who signed the sex contract before they moved into a home is obviously, I was going to say another derogatory term, but you know what? They just stupid, flat out dumb. What the fuck are you doing? No one, it has to force you to sign a sex contract for a place to live. Like, turn that motherfucker in immediately. I'm pretty sure this house will be on the market soon, and you could probably sue him and get that property from him for discrimination or trying to force you to sign a sex contract. Like, what the fuck? Who would do such a thing? We know who would do it who would make you sign a sex contract. Who would sign it? Like, come on, man, you can't be that dumb. Like, we need to talk to our people more.
Parkway. At the time, Rothstein was the property manager and also a real estate broker. He lost both licenses after a Nevada Real Estate Division investigation. He now stands to lose a lot more if a federal judge finds him guilty. He's currently on trial for violations of the Fair Housing Act in this lawsuit filed by his former tenant. And the facts are unlike anything this experienced housing lawyer has ever seen.
My reaction was, you had to be putting me on, that nobody in their right mind would go to the trouble to draw up a contract like this.
No one involved would talk to us as the trial is ongoing. We asked legal expert Bruce Flamme to analyze the case. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, not even on bar exams in law school. Nobody has ever put something like this together that I've ever seen. Although, in all candor, I think there's more of these out there.
Sources close to the case tell 13 Investigates this is not the first time Rothstein has done this, and there are other victims. Rothstein himself admitted to the real estate division that he wrote the sex contract and required the tenant to sign it. And in court records, he says any agreements or documents mentioned speak for themselves.
When somebody says the document speaks for itself, what they're really saying is, I don't want to talk about it.
We're talking about it to the extent that we can. We'll begin with the title.
It's direct consent for sexual intercourse and or which is in italics. Who names a document that?
It goes on to say, please read this legal contract carefully.
And that's where I started laughing, because this is a legal contract the way the actors on Grey's Anatomy are real doctors, okay? This is literally not worth the paper it's printed on.
The terms of the so-called contract are even crazier than the title. The tenant had to swear she wasn't signing under the influence of any intoxicant, including alcohol, drugs, oysters.
Sea cucumber, strawberries, lobster, I've never known anybody to be under the influence of lobster, dark chocolate, cocaine, LSD, and cannabis. I don't know where you get a list like that.
Another paragraph says the tenant swears she does not currently have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or parent who is larger, meaner, and more physically aggressive, owns firearms, and or is more possessive than Rothstein.
She was told if she didn't sign this, she was not going to be able to get the unit. So for all intents and purposes, it's exactly sex for a place to live. It's exactly what it is. And it's almost sex on demand.
What do we make of the fact that she initialed this thing?
Nothing. People sign things all the time, and the popular myth is, well, you signed it, so it's binding. No. There are a variety of things you can sign that are not binding. Any contract that is against the law or public policy is not binding.
So why would anyone sign anything like this? Court documents say in August 2018, the tenant and her 5 children were homeless, living from week to week in a residential hotel. The Southern Nevada Regional Housing Authority threw them a lifeline, approving them for Section 8, a federal program that funds local public housing authorities to help low-income families rent from private landlords.
But one of the provisions of Section 8 is that once you're approved, you have to find a residence that will be covered by the program within about 60 days of when you're approved. Now, depending on where she was in that 60-day window when this thing came up, she may not have had other options.
Court records say she'd been allowed to move in and paid out of pocket to fix up the house so HUD would approve it.
So when you slap this document down in front of her and say, sign this or you have no place to live, that's coercion, that's duress, and I believe it's a violation of federal law.
The tenant's lawsuit alleges several other violations, including charging illegal fees and wrongful eviction after she refused any sexual encounters. In court records, Rothstein disputes any fair housing violations. Attorney Flamme says no matter the outcome of the civil trial, accountability shouldn't stop there.
Yeah, man. So I don't get it, man. I don't get why she signed the paper. There was absolutely no reason to sign that paper. This guy's a scumbag. He's going to jail. I hope that this woman with 5 kids gets that home, sues the crap out of him, gets that home, and she can live her merry old life. It's a shame that people have to go through that, but we have to have people in this world like this so we can, put a legal term to it and stop it. And you gotta make it illegal. If they don't do it, they can't be illegal. And if it just happens, man. You can't stop the weirdos in the world. All you gotta do is prevent them. take preventative measures to keep yourself safe. Like, and this guy is an actual predator. Like, I'm pretty sure he denied many applications before hers because he knew that she was a single mom. So that's why he didn't deny hers. But hey, it is what it is. Shit. Let's get to the next damn review. All right, guys, that's right. We got your boy Charleston White, the Great White Hope, in the building. Shout out to Charleston White, man. Let's get into it, man. He apologizing to Nipsey Hussle.
I want to apologize to Nip. To all on behalf of all the Crips and the Rolling 60s and the Nipsey Hussle fans of the rapper. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. And the reason I'm apologizing, because a Crip nigga came to me, told me, if you want me to hear you, nigga, and I want him to hear me. I want Crip Mac to hear me. So on behalf of Crip Mac and all the Crips and the Crip Nation and all the Nipsey Hussle fans, I apologize. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna ask y'all to forgive me because I know most y'all have unforgiving hearts. But I apologize to his family.
Interesting that Charleston White has apologized. So what does that mean? Is there going to be a truce of deuce? Boy, y'all don't know about that shit, boy. I think about the bars. Hey, check this out. The truce of deuce between Charleston White and the Crips, man. This beef has been going on for about a year now. And, man, hey, y'all not going to beat Charleston White. Y'all haven't. Y'all have not made y'all point. Every one of you guys, Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, GDs, anybody who has challenged Charleston White has lost. And again, with him apologizing, you lose again. You lose again. Reason why? Because now he looks like he's being the bigger man when if all you had to do is, well, not you. There are some Crips out there was just like, man, fuck him. I'm not paying attention to him. But the ones on the big platforms kept giving him attention. And just like Melvin Farmer and Matula, they gave him more attention on the No Jumper. So much attention that No Jumper named his video Charleston White. He named his video Matula and them confirmed Charleston White was robbed. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all, he ain't had shit to do with this goddamn interview. But just that one section put Charleston White in the title, and bam, he won. Charleston White won against the gangs. Now, from this point forward, because Charleston White already just told y'all, I don't expect y'all to forgive me because I know y'all don't have forgiving hearts. He won again. Because what he gonna do, he challenging y'all. He challenging, see how many of y'all gonna man up, smarten up, and come and say, you know what, I forgive you. Now, and then make a peace, go talk to the man, bring something together and do something better because he know y'all not going to do that. And see, that's why he playing the game with y'all because he know y'all not going to do that. This is all a game, big dog. Charleston White really don't care about y'all. He just know y'all not about to make a change for the better. Y'all not going to show no change, no remorse. You're not going to show no growth. You just going to be who you be. I mean, and that's cool. I mean, that's cool. If you don't want to change your life, we want to gangbang forever, you want to diss niggas forever, that is fine. Go do that shit. Go do it. But again, in the whole battle against Charleston White, the Crips lost again. So, it is what it is. Hey, everyday people, man, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Everyday Thing with PJ. Follow me at Turkey Leg Cabana OKC on Instagram. Yep, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. I'm PJ and I'm out. Peace.